All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below as usual. This video is entitled You Can Be Black and Be You. Because of some of the things that went on last week, we are not a monolithic group, that's for sure. We have some monolithic ideologies, that's for sure. Just because we have some monolithic ideologies and people want to put us in a group where, you know, if one black person does something, it's a representation on all black people. I mean, the reality is you can be black and be you. We have far more examples of people who are unapologetically black but unapologetically individuals also. So I just wanted to put a video out there to say, you know, we have to really look at this thing holistically, you know, because what winds up happening is people in the community sometimes are more influenced by people outside of the community telling us what black is, and sometimes we're influenced by people inside the community who want black to be a particular thing. So here's the thing. We have black people who have a range of different cultural ideologies and experiences and express themselves in those ways. They're unapologetically black, but they're unapologetically themselves also. You know, we have from corporate cookie cutter people to what you call free love individuals, right? And they're all black and they all have a similar black experience, you know. And we have to take into consideration that, you know, we actually like it that way. You can, when people say, oh, you know, certain people feel like if they're enunciating their words properly, you're talking white. I don't necessarily believe that, but I get what people say, and I've said this before. You know, there are people who feel like talking with correct grammar is talking white, and I get that, but that's not the majority of people. With the majority of people who saying that are the type of people who are saying you have no need to change your God-given voice to pronounce words properly. There's no need for that. But so you can be black, but be you. You know what I'm saying? You can be black and pronounce words properly. You know what I mean? You can be black and dress so counter the current black culture is ridiculous. We never had a problem with the Jimi Hendrixes, the Princes. Prince was out there with their clothes too. You know, Andre 3000, Donald Glover right now. You know what I'm saying? Wiz Khalifa. Nobody really has a problem. Janelle Monáe, like nobody has a problem with people. Solange. Nobody has a problem with people. Erykah Badu. I'm thinking about these. Like they're black, but they're not afraid to be themselves. They can be whatever they want to be, right? Neil deGrasse. I keep forgetting the last name, right? He's a scientist, right? He's black. He's unapologetically black, but he's a scientist. You know what I'm saying? He's an astronomer, and he's not ashamed to be an astronomer. I believe he's an astronomer, but he's a good scientist, real good scientist, and unapologetically black. Byron Allen, businessman, you know, unapologetically black. You know, I know people don't bring his wife and all that other stuff in here. I'm saying is that they can be themselves, you know. A man could buy the Weather Channel. It is what it is. Like Kathy Hughes is black, but she's a sign of what you can do if you go in business for yourself. But she's her. You get what I'm saying? And we don't think about the numerous lawyers, doctors, agents, coaches, assistants coaches, welders, pilots, who are okay with being who they are, but are okay being individuals also. It's okay to go to college and learn to be a veterinarian. If that's your passion, do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Or a dentist or a dental, a dental hygienist or something like that. You're still black. Like it's okay to be you. It's okay to be into things that we as a whole culture aren't necessarily into. You see cats racing cars. I love to see that. People forget about I forgot the brother's name. He's actually in the Hall of Fame of NASCAR. They wouldn't let him win back in the day because he was black. It was racist. It's America. We know this, right? But that type of thing. So we gotta talk about this type of stuff. It's okay to be black and be you. You know what I mean? It's okay to be. You remember when Richard Sherman was on the thing? You're testing the best. That's what happens when you try the best. It's okay to be aggressive and strut like you the best. It's okay to be confident and let people know it and be black. That's all right. It's okay to be meek and humble. It's okay to be a meek and humble person. And oh man, there's so many examples of that. Like Andre Ward. I like Andre Ward, the boxer. Like he's black, but he'll tell you, he's not gonna change who he is to fit a certain narrative to get your attention. He's just gonna be himself, and that's the thing that we gotta understand. Like there are people, we all have the same experiences in America or similar experiences. Our family has similar experiences, but it's okay to evolve. And not necessarily, you can't evolve out of being black, but evolve to be an individual because we need that from each other. It's okay to be black and be an individual because we need to meet other people who have a different experience in an avenue that we have no experience in. So we need those things, From clergy to accountants, we need those experiences. We need people who are black and who do code, just as much as we need, and they're black. I don't care that they're a nerd. Like you can be black and be a nerd. That's cool. You can be black and be swaggerific. That's cool. And it's okay either way. You could be multifaceted and be like Paul Robeson, I want to say, to be somebody who can do a lot of different things and do them well and have no shame that you are great in multiple things. No shame. People forget that one of my favorite groups was Outkast or is Outkast, and people forget that Andre was a painter or is a painter, and I used to love the artwork, just because of that. I used to love them as a group, but I love the artwork too. People didn't know him for being a painter, but he is. I think Swizz Beatz is a painter too. But we don't think about these things. Like you don't have to. You can be black and stay in your lane and have multiple lanes too. That's okay. I like you black and you're a black chef and you're teaching people how to cook certain things, and you're a black vegan chef and you're teaching people how to eat healthier but eat vegan food because people have a hard time switching from our American diet to a vegan diet, so you give people that taste. Just like you have black people who love fitness and training and health. We need that. You can do all of those things. And the reason I'm saying this is because, even going back a week ago to the being a free thinker thing, right? You can be black and a free thinker. You can be black and get criticized if your thoughts are stupid. But you can be black and be an individual and be you. You can be unique. We're all unique. We are all different. Nobody on this planet is the same. So our individuality is actually given to us at birth, and who we grow to be is who we grow to be. Oh man, I missed this music song. I don't know about that one right there. But at the end of the day, just like this, I love music. I know this is Music Soul Child, it's double entendre, whatever. But it's like I'm an eclectic type of person, old school mostly, but eclectic. So it's good to take on different genres of life because they help you and mold you to a type of individual. You know, one of the things that I want to do that's on my bucket list that I haven't done, and I'm not really into ballet and stuff, but I want to go see Alvin Ailey. I think it. I think it's something about that experience that might be enjoyable for me. Just the fact that I did it is one, but I would love to see how it looks. You know, so I just wanted to put that out there in general because I think sometimes we have an issue with putting black in a box when we can see in front of us that black doesn't have a box. Like, we're great in so many different ways. So it's okay to be black and be you. So we out.